what is up? It has been a few days at least, I think, since I actually recorded. Maybe it hasn't been that long, since I know that there was like one video that I recorded and meant to post, and then like 2 days after recording it, finally posted it. So maybe it hasn't been as long as I feel like it's been since I've recorded, but still, feel like I should probably get something up. Also been trying to wait for this nasty little thing to heal, because ew. But anyway, but I also keep screwing with it, and therefore it keeps not healing. I know. But anyway, nothing's wrong or anything, just been crazy busy, but at the same time I feel obligated to post something, so, probably gonna, get on with that. I think I'm probably gonna just do kind of a, how would you describe it? Well, I was watching Bailey J's channel and how she does her vlogs, where she just, does random little clips from throughout her day, what she's up to, stuff like that. Kinda seems like, could be fun. I mean, I don't feel like I have an interesting enough life to justify doing that every day, because I really don't do very much, and you guys know it. But I mean, just doing one like that might be kind of sort of interesting. I probably should have started it in the morning, but it's like 10, maybe 11 now. Yeah, I don't know how to read that kind of clock, so I'm just gonna assume it's 11. I hear soap operas on, so anyway, yeah, have not done much yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and start filming clips that I'll throw in now. Okay, apologies for if this gets shaky, because I'm just holding it and I don't have steady hands, but I thought you guys might like to actually see where I film like my speed paints and stuff, and where I've done some of my live streams in the past, and things like that. This is not in my bedroom. This is my brother's old room, aka our spare room that we just store random shit in, that has kind of become like my room part 2, because like half the stuff in here is mine. Whoops. But I thought you guys might kind of get a kick out of just seeing it, even though the half of it that's not my stuff, ooh, I can talk, my stuff is kind of a wreck, but you know what, not my fault, not my problem, it's a spare room, so let me flip the camera and show you guys around. Okay, walking in from the door, you guys have totally seen this before, because this, when I film in this room for videos, I'm trying to back up carefully, I tend to sit in front of my piano, so, you guys have totally seen that. And some of you have even seen the bed over here, even though it's not mine, but I've definitely filmed plenty of things on it, so I'm sure a lot of you recognize this background right here from like a shit ton of videos. But yeah, so I mean, there's a stack of chairs, there's another stack of chairs, there's a folding chair, because those all go downstairs during the holidays when we have people over and we need like the fold-up tables for more table space. The rest of the time they live in here, which actually works out well for me with how I do my speed paints, because I have a fold-up table, I'm going to show you in a minute, that I put in the middle of the room right here, and then I put one chair on the side that I sit on, and one on the opposite side, and then I put like my gooseneck clamp on the back of the chair, and it holds my camera while I film. It works out beautifully. It also makes it to where I can actually get to the upper shelves of my Etsy inventory shelves. This is not everything that I sell or offer. This is just the stuff that I have pre-made ready to sell as of like right now. It's actually pretty wiped out at the moment, and obviously not for sale. This just goes with my games, but but yeah, I've got some stuff all up in here. See, when I talk about my Etsy shop, I actually do make things that I sell. Just saying. But I mean, if you go through my Etsy shop, there's a crap ton more items in there than is what's on these shelves, just because a lot of them, I make one item, I take the pictures of it, I list it, that one's ready to go as is. After that, I take the ready to ship out of the title, and then I make them to order after that. So, I mean, just saying. So I have one TV with one of my game systems over here, my Wii U in here, mostly just because that one I feel like I tend to enjoy playing with other people the most out of the systems I have. I've got a crap ton of games down here, both Wii and Wii U games. Just saying. I have my GameCube controllers in here for Smash Brothers, but obviously Got my Beatles Rock Band stuff. So, you know, that's a thing. Yes, a lot of these are stupid little kid games because I have 9 nieces and nephews, so I have to have things they can play. So that's a thing. I have my Nintendo Switch and my Wii and my GameCube all in my bedroom, but this one, it's more a communal space. It's more of a communal system. I have it in here. So, got that table. Hey, sup? Yeah, I look like butt and I don't care. The table I film on is right here. It is a fold-up table. It is nothing fancy. And there's a bunch of crap that's not mine over here, so... But yeah, this table, I just slide it out. I set it up over there, and I'm good to go. So, that is how and where I film my speed paints. This stuff's not mine, although sometimes I use some of it. And that is a painting my mama did many years ago. She never thought it was very good. I always liked it, so I hung it up in here so I can look at it when I paint. And because I'm nearsighted as shit, to me it looks fine. See, if I come up close to it, yeah, you can see errors in it. But, like, if you back here, it looks just fine. I think so anyway. So, that's a thing. This is basically my setup for it, except that instead of having speed paint stuff out today, I have yarn out. So, I mean, same difference though. So, I mean, like I was saying, obviously, tables here. I've got the chair I'll sit on here. I've got the chair I sit on there. And this is where I clip on the gooseneck clamp. This would normally be where my iPod would be. I could have gone and, like, grabbed one of my old ones that doesn't work anymore just as a placeholder so you guys get the idea, but I figured you guys are smart. You can, you know, deduce it together. And then when I sit here, and I have, like, my painting down here, by the way, preview of what's going to be sold very soon in my shop, I can take this with the iPod on it and pull it down closer to the work or up, and since this is on a ball pivot, I can tilt it around any old which way that I need it to go, and it is a pretty darn ideal, all things considered. Although, just as a placeholder for what I'm doing today and how I'm spending my time, I might clip it to the back of the chair I'm sitting on, put it over my shoulder so you guys can see, like, first-hand point of view. So, but yeah, while I do that, I tend to have my computer right here at the ready. This actually is my shutter button that I click into my iPod while I'm filming if I'm doing it in cuts, which, you know, I'm doing right now, yet it's not plugged in, but I felt like grabbing it. And this is the charger wire for it, since when I film long clips, I need to have it plugged in so the battery won't die on me. This just goes with my iPod so I can type more easily. And this, I will show you. It's only relevant today. First time ever, I designed a knitting pattern with a chart and a written pattern. I'm only going to show it for a second because I don't want people stealing my design, but it's for New Year's and it's so cute. And yeah, so that is a thing. And yeah, so that is generally my little workstation that I set up. Sometimes I'll put Netflix on the Wii U and watch TV while I do it. Sometimes I'll just do it on my computer since it's closer. Depends if I'm doing other stuff at the same time. Sometimes I'm doing video editing while I'm working here at the same time, since, you know, I just have to be a multitasker like that. So that is a thing. So for now, though, I feel like I should finish up this dishcloth. What do you guys think? At least done with the knitting portion of that, but I still have to wet block it, which a lot of you are probably like, I have no idea what that means, so I may just bring you guys with me so you can watch me do the thing. Okay, I did the pre-washing of the dishcloth. Now I have to wet block it out, which this is foam, for those of you who are unfamiliar with such terms. You do this so that you can get nice straight edges, but you have to pin it down, then it dries in that shape. I don't even know that this is all in frame, but hopefully it's close enough. You'll get the general gist of what I do when I make dishcloths. This is part of the process every time. It may not always end up quite 100% perfect, but generally, if you can get close enough, then that is good. And then you just leave it to dry. Since it's winter, it'll probably take a few days. Sorry about that. Oops, there's a hair on me from my dog. Because the same bin that I used to wash this in is the same bin that I used to wash her in. So there is some loose Talia furs in there. It's still on me. There it goes. Okay. And yes, these are very stabby and pointy. Before anyone asks, yes, I have stabbed the crap out of myself with them before. It does not feel good. One side done. Getting the bottom edge now. They don't have to be perfectly evenly spaced, just as long as you can get the edges straight, that is all you're trying to accomplish here. So in some spots, you don't need very many at all on certain projects, but on other ones, you need a buttload. Trying to see around the camera here. Oh, now I'm looking in the viewfinder? Well, those are all a thing. But, I guess you'll see me do the top edge then. And the fourth edge is always the tricky one. But that is the point of this. Because we do the thing. You just lightly manipulate it to get it to do it. This will go up long before this thing's ever dry, so I guess you'll just have to watch my Etsy shop if you want to see the finished thing. Or my Instagram. You know I'll post it there too. Either or. That last pin's not really needed. But yeah, it is now blocked. I like to go in and press down all the knit stitches. Sometimes I use the butt end of my knitting needle and do it this way, just to get all up in there. With a nice even pressure, because it makes the purl stitches pop more so you can see your design better. But I imagine this would be a pretty boring process for you guys to have to sit through and watch, so I will not make you guys do that much longer. I'll just do it around the trees, because it's more pronounced. You can actually see that I am indeed accomplishing a thing here, so then I'll hit stop. Okay. I know a lot of you probably see absolutely no freaking difference, but I sure do, and it looks so much better now that I've pressed down the knit stitches so the pearls all pop, and it looks pretty good. So now it gets to dry for days. Ooh, Jesus, I look rough. But anyways, so that pattern that I wrote out, that I charted first, the chart was easy, but the actual writing it out, thought I had it down the first time till I looked at it. Realized I did it from the wrong side, so I had to start over and do it over again the correct way. So that just wasted another half an hour easily right there, but at least now it's correct. And now I can format it into a PDF and list it. Except no, not really, because I still have yet to knit one up, so I have an example photo. So until I do that, not gonna be able to do that one. And no, that is not the same as the one that I showed you that I was working on. No, this is a different one. Like I show you in my little graph paper book. That one. Much simpler than the one that I was working on today, but that is beside the point, neither here nor there, so whatever. Like I said, my days are not really that interesting, you just think they are, so sharing anyway. And now that I had my funsies times making a new item for my Etsy, even though it has to dry, now I actually have to take care of, you know, actual orders, so toilet paper cover, or toilet paper roll cover time. Gotta get that done and packaged up so I can mail it out tomorrow. Thankfully, these do not take me long to make, so I can get that done tonight. And since my hands have been effectively murdered by the knitting needles being so tiny and worked with cotton yarn of all things, it'll be a very welcome thing to work with a crochet hook now after the past 2 days have gone towards working on the other thing, so that is a thing. Okay, sorry that I didn't ever check back in last night out of nowhere. This eye got super freaking itchy. It still is. It still feels like somebody's taking a tiny little needle and along this eyelid. Is making me freaking crazy. And they were all bloodshot and shit last night. They looked awful and I was not willing to turn the camera back on. But you guys missed nothing. Other than me falling down the stairs. Which was not that exciting. I make it sound way more dramatic than it was. I fell down 2 stairs, okay? Like, I'm fine. But, I got the project done that I was showing you guys last night when it was just yarn. Just gotta package it up now, pop it in the mailbox, and it'll be on its way, and then I can move about my day and, you know, put on today clothes. I'm still in the clothes that I fell asleep wearing yesterday, and need to wash this scuzzy-ass hair, and, you know, do the usual stuff, so. I clearly got real far. Never did make it into that shower. I'll probably worry about that later. Right now, I guess I'll just own the scuzz, because I have more shit to do. So, God, just looking at this table that I film on, I'm like, first things first, I need to just organize this. Because I feel like half my problem why I have not filmed the past few days is just cluttered, and I gotta fix it. So, I'll be back after I do that. Keep me accountable. Okay, not perfect, but it is so much better than I was before, and already I feel way more clear-headed just recording here, so definite win. Hopefully I'll get back on track very soon. But I do have more stuff I need to get done. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep putting together this montage of clips. Maybe I should just end this one here and post it, and if you guys are for some reason interested in it, I guess I could keep doing daily vlogging like this, even though I don't think anyone cares. Like I said, I don't have that interesting of a life, but if you guys, for some reason like this, I could totally keep showing you what I get up to day after day. Let me know. But till then, bye-bye.